Okay, I thought it could be fun to create a little digital clock. No, like this, where you could easily change all the um, uh, digits and dots and the texture of everything, because this digital clock uses this image for drawing the numbers and dots. It checks for the current clock and replaces the or draws the this yeah image part of the image depending on what the time is, and then it has flashing dots on and off like every second. Okay, just going to close it. Open Eclipse, which I already have opened. Now I've made a new just a project called new project. It's just the basics of it has a main I can show you. It has the main function for creating a new JFrame and a graphics surface, an empty one, just drawing the background and the key mouse listener. So that's it. If you didn't watch the first tutorials, you could just I'll make a download for just this first sample once. Oh, sorry, this sample once. I think I'm always going to use this as our starting point. Okay, and I'll just copy it and call it tutorial to digital clock. Okay, so now we can start by opening the main and call it digital clock. If I could spell digital clock. If I still could spell digital clock. Open the graphics surface. And because our digital clock here, we don't need the mouse listener for anything, so we just delete it. We the program I haven't locked the size, so we can just redraw it. So I'm using a plain white background. Then we need two buffered images. Buffered image to store our tickets. We actually need it to be an array because we load the image once and then we split it up. You can call it tickets, and then just like this. Then we need another one called dots. Then we need two files. We need tickets, and then file. Just going to call it a new file, and we're going to have a folder called resource slash tickets.png. And then if your tickets, you can download these as well. If your tickets is called something else like numbers, just write numbers and then dot JPEG or PNG, depending on what they are and what you made them to be. Just I'm going to copy this, rename it to dots, and then say dots.png. Okay, just looking, yeah. Then outside our project, we're going to right click on the project name, click new folder. We're going to call it resource. Just going to copy these inside here. Now when we click, we can see them. Yeah, we just close this one now. So first of all, we want to load our images and just load them so we can display them fully. Then we will say if tickets not equals null. So if the buffered image we have given it an image or something and it's not equal to null like it's right now, it will draw it, because if it's null then it can't be drawn. Then say draw image, and then digits. And buffered image up is like some what do you call it? Some effects you can put on them. I've never used them, so just null and then 0 0. When we run it now, you can see there's nothing because the buffered image is equal to null. We need to make a try catch and make exception ex. And then we can just, if there is an error, just say print stack trace so we can find the error. Because we need to say our digits is the file here, or the image. So say image IO building class, say read.digits file. And the reason we need this try catch is because maybe this file is invalid or don't exist. Like if you type there's something wrong, then it don't exist and can't be put to a buffered image, and then the program would crash. And the try catch is like for safety. So if this inside here crashes, then the program won't crash. It's just it will skip this. So now if we run it, you can see our numbers, and that's good. And we will do the same for our dots. So if you're just going to just copy this, write dots, and just put a little longer down like this. Now you can see here are dots and here are numbers. But again, it's still the same. It's a whole image. We want to split it up to 10 different images because we have 10 different numbers from 1 to 9 and including 0. I'll just erase this, make it back to an array, and we'll copy it because we need to use it. We need to use it, make a buffered image here, and call it digits board, because we want to load the whole image onto a buffered image and then split it up to smaller images, and yeah, that's it. So our digits down here need to be a new buffered image, and we want it to be an array of 10 images. What's wrong? This should work. Cannot oh, what? Have I misspelled something? This is bugging me. God damn it. Oh, I don't need this. Oh yeah, there. I hate bugs. Like this. So now we have this digits is an array of 10 images. So now we need to say make two loops. One call it int and then x when x is less than digits board that get width x plus plus. Or actually not. Oops, like this. We need to say call it I have an integer called digit width, and that needs to be the width from here to here, not total width. And as long as we know that there's 5 numbers on the width of the image, then we can just say digits board dot width divided with the 5. And then when it loops, we need to add the width to it. So now when we say we need another for loop for the y, and again we need an integer called digit, digit height, and it needs to be digit board that get height divided with 2, because we have 2 rows of numbers, and we need to close it. Then make this a y, and change this to height, and this to, so it says int y equals 0 when y is less than digest board dot get height, y plus equals what have I now spelled wrong? Oh, sometimes I think the computer hates me. Yeah. Then we need to say that actually we need a new one called int, just call it current, and equals 0. And then when it's done, we need to just add 1 plus plus increases the current with this current, the integer with 1. So then 1 next time, 2, and so on. So now we say digits current equals digits board dot get sub image and digit width dot digit height. What the sub image does is it takes like an image of an image. Here it starts with x and then y, and takes the image from the width to the height. The next time, like this, it does and yeah. Well, try playing with it. You understand what it does if you didn't do. So now we have no errors popping up. So if we say for int y is less than digits dot length y plus plus, then we can see g2d dot draw image digits y null, and we also can say 0 0 plus y times 50, because it looks awesome. So now we can see it draws all the letters one by one, and that's good. That's what we want. I want to. So that's good enough. So now we need to load the dots too. It's simply just the same. You can just copy this, paste it down here, change the digits to dots